coming out. This is the boring part of the program. My name is Robin Horton. I'm a pilot with 1,600 hours of a commercial single-engine land, single-engine sea, multi-engine land. I'm a certified flight instructor, airplanes and instruments. I'm a ground school instructor. Passed my flight engineer basic on a Boeing 727. I was an air traffic controller for 11 years up in Nashua at the Boston Center. At that time, I was spent 3 years in management, and when in management, I was certified in the procedures, and I also trained the center into using the new digitized radar that you guys see all the time. In addition to being certified at doing that, I'm certified to break out transcripts and break out radar and tracking data. Personally, I've worked hijacked aircraft in my life, and I have had received an accommodation for intercepting a light aircraft, and we saved it in the clouds and saved the flight and the pilot. So what I want to bring to you here is I'm representing the pilots for 9/11 Truth and the controllers for 9/11 Truth. And what you don't know, okay, is that there are some very skilled professionals who are looking at this from the other end of the story. We're at work, okay, and we're going to be getting some information for you pretty soon. Just going to run through a couple of things. I'm going to use the word high perps. There are high-level perpetrators in this organization, and I don't care who we all think they are. All we know is that they are high perps and they're doing their jobs. Here's the story, and this is what you don't understand right now. There are two protocols in dealing with intercepting aircraft. There's an emergency aircraft protocol and there's a hijacker aircraft protocol. All they have you knowing about is the hijacker protocol. I'll get back to that in just a minute. Okay? When Rummy and the high perps took a look at this entire project, they had a huge problem. A huge problem. Rumsfeld could get his military to do what he wanted, when he wanted, how he wanted it, and he could sequester the information. But he couldn't sequester the civilian air traffic controllers to stop them from doing their job on time, on cue, as they had dedicated their lives to doing. You think this whole American 11 started at a hijacking. You're wrong. It was an emergency aircraft first for 10 or 15 minutes, and air traffic controllers see emergency aircraft and they start to take action, including reaching out into the Air Defense Command System and get aircraft scrambled to that airplane. Rummy has his friends thinking hijacker. I know from inside contacts that my guys were on the job getting things, trying to get going to save American 11 before it was declared a hijacker. The reason that you do not know about this is, and the reason that you do not have the transcripts about this, is because if you got the transcripts, you would find out that Rumsfeld's military was contacted much earlier than you were saying, or what they told you. What does this mean? It means that American 11 could have been shot down and would have been shot down earlier. It never would have made World Trade Center 1. It never would have made it there.
Inside job.
Okay? Rumsfeld had a problem. He couldn't control the civilians. So what did he do? In June of 2001, 4 months before that, he changed the protocol of intercepting and dealing with emergency aircraft to make it look like hijacking aircraft, which is a delayed protocol. Emergency is an immediate protocol. Hijacking is a later protocol. Why are they not giving you and us the tapes, the data, the radar information? Why aren't they? Because if they do, they're gone. One of the things that I would like the movement to take a look at is don't take the bait with the Vanity Fair article, all this stuff. Everything got squared away after American 11 hit. Look at the beginning. Demand information from the beginning. If you find out from the beginning what was going on, okay, you'll get the truth behind it. Now, I look at American 11 and American 77 as bookends to this whole situation. American 11, if we're handled by the protocol in place before June 2001, would have been shot out of the sky. Okay? Wouldn't have made it. American 77 is our own false flag situation because there's a lot more research to be done on American 77. So keep your minds open about it. The false flag about American 77, at the end of the day, it's more than likely a military craft that went into that building. Now, I want to buy a raise of hands here. How many people here in this audience, okay, believe what Dick Cheney says? Raise your hands. Then why are you believing the red herring story out of the bunker that day that Cheney and Panetta had this thing going down? Okay, the bottom line of the story is when Cheney tells you something, you better figure out he wants to lead you that way, and the truth is that way. Yeah. Open your minds, okay? That's all I've got to say, but there's a bunch of professional guys like myself and women like myself on the flying end of this that are on the job. So thank you all very much. And
thank you!